All right, now it's time to get into the very first ever episode of WWF Shotgun Saturday Night. This aired on January 4th,
I don't know how to do the song.
1997.
Boom.
What?
That was a shotgun.
Oh yeah, I guess it did kind of do that. It shot a hole through a police badge.
It shot a hole through the police badge.
Oh fuck, you're right.
And then it goes, ha ha ha.
All cops are bad.
It was a different era. Boom boom.
Yeah, sheesh.
Yeah. This had the revolutionary force in sports entertainment intro, which I always thought
It
was
also
sweet.
had viewer discretion before that.
Yeah. Because this aired late, I believe, right, James? I think you probably have a little more info on maybe a little
I
here
do.
from Observer stuff, so let them rip.
Okay, so from the Observer, December 30th, 1996. This feels crazy reading that date, but
Yeah.
with the World Wrestling Federation's Shotgun Saturday Night concept only days away from its debut, still very little has been released about the show.
Great.
What is
happened
known?
before?
Sounds like Sunday Night Heat. That's what happened
Yeah,
with Sunday Night
that's
Heat.
right.
Yep.
Yeah, it does sound
All
like
their
that.
spin-off shows kind of go like that.
Yeah.
What is known is that the show will air live in New York from 11 p.m. until midnight on local channels,
Okay.
which is available in most of the 5 boroughs of New York City on cable. So it's like Channel 55 on Long Island, I guess, was a channel that you could get around the area. But yeah, it wasn't like, I don't know if this was like syndicated across anything or like
Who
anywhere
was this show
else.
for?
I guess people in
New
New
York.
York. Yeah, literally just for people in New York.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
I think Meltzer went on to say later on, somewhere down the line, that the show didn't even air in the market that he was in, so he had to like go somewhere else to get it, like get a tape, I guess.
Meltzer
or
had a
something.
tape trade for Shotgun Saturday Night? Oh my God, who do you
Whoa.
think he traded for it? Fucking King of the Death, 95?
Yeah, probably something like that. Meltzer goes on to say it will emanate from different nightclubs, with the January 4th debut being from the Mirage at 610
idea.
West 56th Street in Manhattan, which would have the capacity to hold around 3,000 people if it was all standing room. It is believed there will be 3 live matches plus a series of entertainment and comedy-oriented sketches and attempts to get celebrities as a way to create an aura. That is, it's the new thing to do on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
I did not get that vibe from this.
Are you sure?
This is a Saturday night show live.
They halfway through the show, they did say, come on out. We still got 30 minutes of matches. I thought that
Yeah,
was
you're
over.
right. There's some people outside, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say they showed people in line that probably never got in. What the fuck?
So let's talk
It's
about that
pretty
really
exclusive.
quick.
It's pretty
Yeah,
exclusive.
fair enough.
Yeah, it's exclusive, all right. So Meltzer writes they have a capacity to hold 3,000 people. I want you to keep that number in mind for a minute when we go
3,000 people.
3,000 people, all standing
Sure.
room capacity for this building.
a lot
So
of
Meltzer goes on to say the biggest names that will appear on the first show are Ahmed Johnson, Goldust, and the Godwins, as most of the group's headliners will
Yeah.
be working in Stockton, California that night.
All my hoggers and my piggers. Hell yeah, baby.
That's fucking true. And that's fucking true. So they had
Absolutely.
all the big names working a show across the country. Like, that's crazy. Because,
Yeah.
later on in the show, Michael Hayes talks about the tour of the West Coast, too.
Right.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that's right. Was that going on? And that was going on at the same time?
Yep, they were in Stockton,
Oh,
California that night
wow.
already.
Holy
So
shit.
Meltzer goes on to say the show will be more risque than the other WWF programming, but it won't attempt to do anything at the level of ECW, such as brawling in the crowd or juice.
Blood, I assume.
Any
Yeah.
juices?
Yeah, but I can't believe he put juice.
When was this written? Right around 97?
Yeah, it was December 30th, 96. He said there ain't gonna be no juice on Shotgun Saturday night.
No juicers allowed in this fucking club.
That's rough. Also around the same time, December 30th, Meltzer wrote down that WWF will be adding a European heavyweight title with the tournament to be held in Germany in February.
Whoa.
So, of
And
course,
Shawn Michaels says, I want that.
for now. Yeah, I only want that. So fuck you, the British Bulldog. You go to hell.
Davey boy, bitch. Fuck you.
Dude, I think we actually have talked about that before on the show.
Yeah,
we
have
did.
talked
We
about
talked
that
about
Sean
the tournament,
a
I
lot.
think, right? Yeah.
Sean
Yeah.
big leagued British Bulldog for no reason. He didn't even want the title, and then went on to like drop it randomly when he's just, I'm gonna take some time off.
Then
just
the
gave it to
comedy
Triple
segment.
H.
Yeah, I'm just
The
gonna
comedy
get out of here.
segment, Triple
Yeah.
H takes it.
Yeah. Get bro.
That's whatever. That's Sean in the late 90s.
Yeah. That's
So,
Tony's guy.
of
And
course,
that's why Sean will always be better than that son of a bitch, Bret the Shitman Hart. One more
Bret
for the good guys.
Yeah, bro.
Why
James,
you-
you got to start working on this, bro.
why
You can't let him
fucking
keep
say
hitting you.
that shit?
You can't keep letting them hit you like this, James. You gotta fucking start.
Maybe Shawn Michaels wasn't the best, but
Don't back down, Tony. Fuck this guy.
No,
Fuck this
come on,
guy.
man. Look, man, Brett's
who
that
Bret Hart
man.
ever beat? Yeah, that's what I thought. Exactly.
Yeah,
Let's
well,
can't even
who was
answer
on The
that. Can't
Simpsons and who wasn't? So
You ever have one of these?
that's something to think about. Keep that in mind.
Good question. That's you, Tony. That's tough. You're right.
So, of course, we have some more information, just a little bit more. There actually, surprisingly enough, wasn't very much in terms of
Shocking.
dirt sheets in the 90s, in 96 to 97.
Sure.
I guess maybe
I thought you were
later
just saying about the
97.
show in general.
Well, no, I mean, in general
Yeah.
about this, most of the dirt sheet stuff around this point was ECW trying to get pay-per-view,
Sure.
which was
And
a
that
big deal at the time.
And I imagine most of it was talking about ECW because Paul was just saying, "Hey, this is what's going on, son."
Yeah, he would just tell
Yeah.
Meltzer, "Hey, Meltzer,
Yeah.
please put this
Hey,
in
how's
the
it going?
Observer." Yeah.
Yeah.
And at this point, too, WWE was in like a very slump period trying to figure out the Attitude Era.
Is
Right.
this, so? This is a new generation, right?
Yes, it
Yes.
hasn't
Okay.
transitioned yet to the Attitude Era yet.
Because it's still. I mean, this show feels Attitude Era.
This show feels something, and I don't know if that's right. But
Fair enough.
we also have one last bit of information here about the Shotgun Saturday Night. So Meltzer writes after the fact here, the debut of Shotgun Saturday Night on January 4th was largely a flop content and reaction-wise. The show didn't air in the market that he was in, but the reaction was 100% negative by those who called and faxed him information.
Wow,
And
that's
strongly
crazy.
negative for that matter.
Well, Meltzer, I got a bunch of faxes and they said the show was sweet, and one of them was Dracula, and he said, "Come over."
So Meltzer writes, the first show was from the Mirage, which we talked about. It's a New York
Yes,
nightclub.
the nightclub.
Now, remember how many people that place could hold standing room?
It was 3,000,
3,000?
I believe you said. Yeah.
They drew 350 fans.
Oh. Do you think they expected 3,000? Because it looked pretty packed in tight for the shot. So I don't know if that was a thing they called on the fly, because I can't imagine 3,000 people in that spot that they were in.
WWF is the one that said it could hold 3,000.
Oh, I see. Huh. Well, maybe they
Yeah.
meant like, it could. We don't want to do that.
Yeah, I'm not sure how 3,000 would even fit in there, but
no,
No way.
that
Like
would be
they would
against the fire code. There'd be no way.
genuinely hanging from the rafters if that was the case. Like,
And
yeah,
also,
that's-
putting a ring in there does not eliminate 2,000 whatever fans. So.
no. It was also a small ring.
So we'll talk about that. But
Yeah.
this drew a $6,000 house, for anyone wondering. They
That's-
charged
okay.
$20 to get in the door. The bouncer said they charged $20 to get in the door for a risque comedic show that wasn't funny.
That's awesome.
Sweet.
And that's it for the Observer there. There wasn't too much more. Like I said,
Sure.
Paul E trying to get on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
WCW beating the dog shit out of WWE. You know what I mean? That was pretty much all that was
Yeah.
going on at the time. So now we get into the actual show, Shotgun Saturday Night here, where we start off with the World Wrestling Federation. yeah. Oh, shit.
The revolutionary force in sports entertainment. This was 11 p.m. Airing, so very late night.
Just some local networks. That's so weird.
That is really fucking weird, actually.
Why isn't this on Peacock?
You know what? I don't even know if it was on.
Was
Was it on the network? Because I don't know if it
on-
was.
I don't know. I feel like it might. I don't know.
Because I figured I mean, off the record, the version of this that we watched, it was just a VHS fucking copy. Like there was no way we wouldn't have been able to find like a network version if it was one out there, right?
Yeah, I was surprised. Yeah, I was
Because
surprised. by that.
I looked. Maybe I didn't look far enough, but I couldn't find like a better version
You
of
check
this.
for season 1.
You know what? That's my fucking problem.
Oh,
God
so you
damn
didn't
it.
check the
Season
season
1,
one.
episode 1,
Yeah,
2,
that's
4.
what to look for. So we start with the cold open here. Bob Backlund is outside harassing the fans.
It is cold outside. It is obviously cold. There's a line of people. Bob Backlund gets into the shot and is screaming at fans about going inside. He says, you can't go in there. He's practically Tony Khan. There's sexual activities going on in there.
That's what Tony Khan says at AEW.
But he's saying that's a good reason to come.
Stay true to violence and crimes.
There's sex in there. That's awesome.
Stop his foot. Let's go here.
And stay tuned, and you'll see Sonny's sex tape.
He says, Shotgun Saturday Night, that's a disgrace. It should be banned. New York City should be banned. Saturday night should be banned.
I like this gimmick.
Outrageous request, though, I'd have to say. I don't think any of these are fair.
I would not put it past Vince to at least try. So
To try to ban New York City and Saturday night. God damn it. SNL's getting good ratings, bad Saturdays. Ha ha ha.
So we get the Shotgun Saturday Night intro, which has a couple of things in it, which is interesting.
The greatest wrestler of all time, the fucking
He's
Shawn Michaels.
getting butt naked in
Yeah,
Times
what's the
Square.
deal on
man?
a car?
Yeah,
You
he's
think
stripping.
they filmed that like same day?
Yeah, it was just before Bob Backlund.
Shawn Michaels showed his ass.
Yeah, guaranteed.
Probably.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Did you see Undertaker coming out of the manhole?
Dude, okay. So I think I have that. I think that's like a fucked up like crossing paths kind of thing. Like we mixed the timelines because that was Biker Taker coming
That
out
was
of the fucking
Biker Taker
sewer.
rising up
What
from
the fuck was he
sewer.
doing?
He opened
In
the portal to another
97.
dimension. He came out.
Yeah, 97 Biker Taker coming out from a sewer.
This is
What the
Taker. Taker at the time was still he still had the teardrop on his face.
Yeah.
in early '97. There's no fucking way he's coming out in a leather jacket and sunglasses. This was crazy.
Why
He's
was
very
he in a
New York.
sewer?
He's New York. That's what
What
they
was
do.
he doing down
He
there?
is New York. Undertaker, big New York guy.
Haven't you seen Ninja Turtles, Johnny? He was down there hanging out.
The Undertaker was in
Donatello?
Ninja Turtles?
He was hanging out with Metro Splinter.
He was eating
Wow.
pizzas? Wow.
That's pretty sweet.
They also had Bob Backlund yelling at traffic. Just random people in taxis.
What was that one Family Guy skit? Mickey Rooney's Looney Pills or whatever. Where he's just running around yelling, ah! That's Bob Backlund. That's
That
literally
is
just Bob Backlund's
Bob
gimmick.
Backlund's awesome. I
Mickey
love it.
Rooney's Looney Pills, I think is what it was. Yeah, that's Bob
Backlund's
Backlund.
gimmick. Its gimmick here is sweet. I love especially for where they're going. I'm surprised
Now
they
that
didn't do more with Bob Backlund in the Attitude Era.
Yeah,
I mean, he was there
honestly,
for a
now that
little
I'm
bit.
seeing
But
this, I'm thinking Bob Backlund would be great as like a leader of the RTC. Would have been so
yeah,
funny to see.
yeah, that was sweet.
Yelling at
I mean,
everybody. Oh my God.
Sonny was coming out of a limo to walk into the nightclub, I guess. Goldust was just hanging out in a bar. Just, I don't know, in full
Sweet.
get up too.
Yeah, always.
Sounds
yeah.
about right.
Yeah, so Vince starts to show off by yelling at us about the matches that are on this show.
Yeah, that's about
It's
right.
light.
This show is titillating.
Yeah. I got Sonny here, and we're like the show. It comes in, and the fucking DPW fucking nightclub mix hits, and Vince
Oh my
and Sonny
God.
are at commentary dancing. Vince
This is
says
going crazy.
they run down the card for the show. Ahmed Johnson. He says we have a confused Godwin family in the ring. And then it turns to the ring, and I'm like, oh, I watched a not great fucking version of this, but I was very concerned with what I was seeing in the ring. I didn't know what was going on. I couldn't fucking see anything for the most part.
I couldn't understand anything either. So
No
the
words
music,
on
Couldn't you hear Sonny on commentary? Like, what the fuck is happening here? The lighting was
my God.
dog shit. The lighting was so
Crush.
bad here. What was
Crush
going
is
on with
fucking
this lighting?
here, bitch.
Let us lay the table for you guys really quick. So we get into the building here. Very small like area here. They have a 16
Yeah.
by 16 ring.
Okay,
Whoa,
yeah,
is
I
that
was gonna say-
mind fucking or what?
I was gonna say
WWF
it's
in
definitely a
16 by
16, right? Yeah.
16 by 16 ring. WWE usually runs 20 by 20, which is bigger than most companies even run in the first place.
Right.
Which was something when WCW guys came over to WWF at the
They
time.
had to adjust.
They had to adjust to that, and like some guys, especially power plant guys, had a really hard time. All their spots are now different because they have to take an extra step to
Sure.
get to those spots and stuff. Well, this is a 16 by 16, so this is even smaller than that, if you
Yeah.
can imagine. So the apron and everything is blacked out. Canvas is black, which is crazy for WWF because they
Oh.
notoriously do not use black canvases.
You know what I was gonna
Yeah.
say? I didn't even think of that there was no branding at all on anything, was there?
It was just black canvas, black apron, yellow ropes.
Yeah,
Black
that's so
turnbuckles.
fucking weird. Yeah.
So really small, 350 fans or whatever the case may be. They were right in front of it, right beside it, standing room only, no seating. Everyone was just literally right beside the ring. It was a very intimate setting.
There was a stage.
It was an indie
right-
show. It was
Yeah,
literally
like, so-
an indie show.
Yeah, pretty much. There was a stage like on hard cam side and no seats. So everyone just standing on the stage watching over the ring.
What did you guys think of this ring?
Weird, man. I don't know if I liked it. It felt too small, actually.
It was weird. It's so weird to see WWE run that small of a ring. It's just
A lot of these guys looked huge in it.
Yeah, that's also a good fucking point. Crush looked like a goddamn house.
Yeah, dude. And Sultan, they look crazy.
Especially when they're running tag matches. It's like, what the fuck, dude? It's so small.
Yeah, a lot of people not being able to do anything. Yeah, it was rough.
Mascarita Sagrada looks sweet in it, though.
Yeah, I can't wait to talk about that. That was actually pretty fun.
The best part of the show.
So the first match of the evening is the Godwins versus the Flying Nuns.
The Flying Nuns. They are, of course, nuns. It's the fucking headbangers. It's the headbangers.
No. Sister Angelica.
Sister Angelica and Mother Smucker.
This is Mother Smucker. This goes
Mother Smucker.
I like Mother Smucker. Todd Pettengill is interviewing people randomly throughout the show, by the way. Pretty much, that's what he goes up. He goes up to Fan and he says, "Hey, how's it going?" And Fan says, "Man, I've never seen anything like this in my life."
Y'all having a good time? y'all tired of me yet?
y'all like clubs? Todd
I cannot
says,
believe this motherfucker's name. Mother Smucker.
And Vince would not stop fucking saying it. Todd says Sister Angelica is in the ring and Mother Smucker. It's the Flying Nuns. And he saw them coming out of a cathedral. And then they go to a shot of them coming out of a cathedral.
Yeah, no, hold on, man. Hold on. What the fuck? So the Flying Nuns have been signed to the WWF to work this match here tonight. It says we saw him coming out of the cathedral earlier. Now hold on a minute.
From the Himalayas.
Are you telling me that they came out of the cathedral from the Himalayas and then they got signed to the WWF for this match? 6 hours later?
Yeah. Well, bro.
Mother Schmucker.
Bro, the service was fucking sweet, bro. Yeah. I think God put in the word. He said,
Flying Nuns are great. Learn how to do a goddamn guillotine leg drop in 6 hours. That's awesome.
Dude, they show them walking out of the cathedral and there's genuinely a crowd of people very awkwardly and confused staring at them as they walk down the stairs. And then Vince on commentary says, Mother Smucker, with a name like that, she must be good. What? What is this?
So we get into the matchup here.
Hog and Pig are dressed like Mario and Yellow Mario.
I don't know. I couldn't see anything. It was pretty dark in there. The quality wasn't great. I don't know.
What the fuck are they wearing?
That's sick. Shout out. So we got the fucking Godwins versus Mother Smucker and Sister Angelica.
Yes, of course. And boy, oh boy, do they go forever.
Every match tonight is set for the fucking main. I was like, wow. So this first match gets 13 minutes, I think.
Fucking hell.
Wow.
Deb said, this is 45 minutes long. I said, yeah, no, it feels like it.
They get 13 minutes, and it is in a 16 by 16 ring with 4 guys who do nothing. Their moves are nothing.
No, I think you're mistaken, James. This crowd fucking loved it. There was holy shit chants at one point. They loved
this crowd took liberties with this show.
Yeah. So Hog and Pig are taking it to the Flying Nuns, and the crowd starts chanting holy shit, and Vince says, holy cow, something like that.
Holy cow, we're live, pal.
Something like that, yeah.
I loved how Vince did that, dude. Yeah, every time they do something, he's like, yeah, holy cow. Shotgun Saturday night.
Holy cow, indeed.
I think he was arguing with the Flying Nuns while he was on commentary about getting in the way of the camera or something like that.
Okay. So, all right. So the match starts or whatever. We get some spots, meeting in the mines or whatever. The Godwins hit a double clothesline. Crowd starts chanting, oh my God, for some reason. So, so Sister Angelica takes a bump into the corner. And then the ref moves out of the way, and they both almost hit the camera guy. And Vince, I swear to God, breaks character and goes, hey, watch the camera there. If you don't mind.
You think he meant for them to edit that out?
I actually don't know because it felt so out of place. Like he was just like, watch that fucking camera there, buddy.
This next part, I want you to. I don't know if you could do a direct translation of this Todd Pettengill interview here, James, but I feel like you'd be pretty good at it because Todd asks Hillbilly on the
Hillbilly Jim is there.
Yeah,
Hillbilly Jim. Yeah, he's with the Godwins.
Hillbilly Jim. He asked him. He said, "Hey, how you feeling about this, James? What did he?" Do you have a direct? Did you write this down? What did he say?
Yeah, I actually got it right here. I got everything
Great.
right here.
Okay.
So he goes, was there a nun wrestling federation I didn't know about? And then Vince just goes, okay. And that's when Todd Pettengill turns to Hillbilly Jim, who was randomly just there. And he just...
The match is going. There's wrestling still.
This happens every match, I think, right?
Every match he just interviews someone random and they say, fuck this match. It's picture in picture, except you don't get to watch the match.
Exactly. So Hillbilly Jim is ringside for some reason. And then he asked about what Vince just said. He said, did you just fucking hear what Vince just said right there, Billy Jim? Billy Jim turned and goes, I'm going to get on town. If you ask me, no, the best thing I ever damn seen is ring here on your shirt.
I legit wrote down, Hillbilly answers another question with, how about always
where you make it.
Fuck, dude.
Todd goes, thank you, Hillbilly Jim.
And then there's a go to hell chant.
They're chanting go to hell at Mother Schmucker.
What is this? Deadlock? Go to
It's
hell.
DPW. Go to hell. Go to hell.
So Brother Love comes out here. I guess he's returning to the WWF because apparently, I don't know, something with Brother Love wasn't here and now he's here. So Brother Love just starts managing the Flying Nuns 9 minutes into this match.
He comes out, the Flying Nuns get out of the ring and start bowing to him. What is fucking going on here, man?
And then the crowd just starts chanting ECW, ECW. And Vince starts going, yeah, okay, well, Mother Schmucker is gonna. He literally just started talking and laughing as loud as he could until they stopped chanting ECW.
Pig distracts the referee and the Flying Nuns just start stomping out Hog while that ECW chant's going on. The Flying Nuns hit the fucking world's greatest tag team spot.
What the hell? Yeah, weird.
And then random on the commentary event says, Rocky Maivia's in the VIP area. What?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about? Eventually the crowd just kind of fucking gives up and dies. And then you can hear one guy in the crowd while they're just trying to work holds yell, woo!
That was Vince, actually.
Yeah.
Vince mentions that Sonny has eyes for one of the guys in the VIP area. His name is Rocky Maivia. No, hold on. Who the hell is that?
Yeah, who the hell
Well,
is
anyways,
that?
Mother Schmucker tries to go for the guillotine leg drop he learned in the Himalayas. That's the Himalayan leg drop. Off the top. Doesn't work very well. Misses.
No.
One of the nuns drop kicks Phineas into the ropes, and then Brother Love hits him with a gimmick, and then the Flying Nuns win.
That did happen, but that was not what was supposed to happen because Pig sends one of them into the ropes. Brother Love, and then gets reversed. So Pig hits the ropes. Brother Love was supposed to fucking hit him in the back. Fucking missed his spot. So they had to run it back and push him into the ropes again to take the fucking shot from Brother Love.
ECW. ECW.
So the Flying Nuns get the win in their first match in the history of their wrestling career.
Ever. They just learned how to wrestle 6 hours
on
ago.
TV.
That's
Someone
impressive.
watched it. Maybe, yeah.
Todd Pettengill gets up with Brother Love after the match.
Brother Love Town Hall.
I love you.
Whoa, that's really good.
That was good, too.
Brother Love just basically calls them the Heavenly Bodies. I don't know what was going on here. I thought he was renaming them the Heavenly Bodies. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
They're the Sisters of Love.
No, I know what they are, but
Yeah,
he says they
yeah.
are the Heavenly Bodies.
He
I
does,
said, what
yeah.
are you doing?
He says they're virginal and pure, and their bodies have never been touched by human hands except their own, of course. And Vince says, Mother Schmucker.
What was he even trying to say?
He
They're
just was
almost
saying their names again.
Virginal.
Virgil. Or how about Virgin?
Yeah, so what Tony says, they rename them to the Sisters of Love. So they made a debut, they had a match, and then they get repackaged after one match.
And then
Immediately.
they're gonna
Yeah.
challenge the British Bulldog and Owen Hart, Razor and Diesel, apparently.
Shooting for the stars here, man. Yeah, what the
Great.
hell? We were calling
This
out
is
the
fake
British
razor.
Bulldog and Owen Hart. Huh?
I mean, I guess that's a one way to. Do they even have like? How long does this last for? I don't think it lasts long.
Not
at
long, because
all.
they become the headbangers
They
next
become
year.
the
don't
headbangers
they?
shortly after.
Yeah. All three of them say, "We love you," and then Sonny says, "That's enough to make you nauseous." And Vince goes, "Ha ha ha ha!"
Shotgun Saturday night.
Smacker.
He does it the whole fucking show, man. So
He's
the
fucked.
WWF is
probably
going
high.
on tour. He's probably fuked up. Actually,
Todd's
there's
also
a great segment later. about
Coked
that.
out, actually. Yeah.
You were talking about Todd going to the VIP. He's making his way to the VIP here before we get
Yes.
to the. Then we're gonna get a little
They
advertising.
show the
Sure.
WWF on tour fucking video.
Yeah, they're on the Holiday Hell tour. Everyone that's not on that
Yeah,
tour
it's
is here.
January.
West Coast tour.
Okay.
So yeah, Todd Pettingill's in the VIP section with Rocky Maivia and Goldust with Marlena. Todd Pettingill says, "Marlena, you are the hottest chick ever."
Yeah, you are so fucking fine, baby.
They used her a lot on the show. I was surprised.
Yeah. Oh, did they?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Bob Backlund then comes up
Fuck.
and just
Bob.
starts fucking berating Marlena.
That's not beauty. That's exposure, ma'am. Where is your mother? And then he looks away. He looks back, cleans his glasses. That's cleavage, lady. Oh, and the Sultan's here too.
I think
yeah,
it says
yeah,
like
go.
that's Cleveland. Lady. Keep that out of our lives.
He wants to keep the Sultan virginal and pure.
Sonny then buries Marlena. That fucking bitch.
Fuck you. I'm hotter than you. Fuck you.
Hey,
Now this-
Sonny was the most downloaded women of
Oh,
all
here we
time in
go.
1997.
She made
Let
sure to
me-
know that this episode.
Let
huh,
me
Tony?
tell you, she's
Here
the
we go.
hottest.
Tony's a big Sonny and Shawn Michaels fan. You're a fucking freak. Poor Chris Gambino.
Big New
Hey, don't
Generation
put it
guy.
that way, okay? Don't say Sean and Sonny in the same
You
sentence.
supported this. They'd go to a "we'll be right back" fucking thing, and it's just a silhouette of a woman holding a shotgun.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
I'm
fucking
looking
sweet.
for Ray Finkel and a clean pair of shorts.
So they come back here, and this might be the best segment that's ever existed. It's just my man Mascarita Sagrada dancing on the table with the ladies.
What the fuck was that?
That's it.
Mascarita Sagrada is here for one thing and one thing only, and that's pussy.
Vince said Sagrada is dancing with some ladies.
On Shotgun Saturday.
Tony, I'm going to be offended for you that James skipped more Shawn Michaels dancing in Times Square as Vince advertises the next week's episode of Shotgun
I mean, that's just a
Saturday Night.
given. That's just a given, you know.
And then they show a shot of people just still standing outside waiting to get inside. The show's already halfway done.
Oh, they're in the next next week. They're in the All Star Cafe, whatever that means. I don't know where that's
Next
at,
week they're
but-
canceled, actually. So
They got
don't worry about this.
Well, they're
No
not
one
even
ever
on
saw
TV
it.
at all. So
Yeah.
who knows?
So next we have Goldust versus the Sultan.
Big Sultan guy.
Sultan is Rikishi.
Yes.
He wrestles
For people
exactly,
who don't know that.
It is.
He wrestles exactly like Rikishi.
Yeah, he's-
No
it's-
difference at all.
It's Rikishi in pants and mask.
He looks like Karrion Kross.
It does. Oh my god. What the fuck?
The Sultan is fat Karrion Kross.
Carrying ass.
Bootylicious Karrion ass.
So is this before or after? So originally Sultan came in with Iron Sheik, right?
Yeah, he said
think
that's what
so,
they said on
yeah.
commentary. He was trained by the Sheik, and he was with them.
They're not really good at hiding this. I guess maybe it was very apparent because there's a Fatu chant during this fucking
Yeah,
match.
the Sultan's just going. Oh shit, that's true.
He pulls his pants down, does stick face. Who's this guy?
That's what Iron Sheik used to do. Hey, let me. Yeah, this match sucks, man.
No, man. Rikishi did all the greatest hits, man. He took the
Dude.
clothesline bump. He did the clothesline bump.
He does do the Sultan bump, yes.
Yeah,
You're
the Sultan
right.
bump, of course.
Fuck, dude. I legit wrote down Goldust puts him in a sleeper. I'm sure everyone loved this.
Hey, Dustin did the Bulldog, the Dustin Bulldog, so he did that.
Fuck.
Man, the
They
Sultan
just laid
put
on each other.
The Sultan put a chokehold on Goldust that was an illegal chokehold on the ground and just held it there for about 9 minutes.
The match was so bad, the crowd just starts chanting, Backlund sucks.
All right, so we got some crazy shit here. So like you said
this
before,
is actually
about the
unbelievable.
Sultan. So Vince implies that the Sultan wants to have sex with Marlena.
Yes.
He says, did you see his ass when he was Googling Marlena?
What? Todd goes up to Backlund to try to interview him, and he's asking him a question. I forget what he asked, but Backlund turns to him and says, I can't hear without my glasses on.
I can't hear.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Backlund says, that type of exposure shouldn't be given to a man like him. We want to keep him away from this kind of environment. And Vince is trying to feed questions to Todd on commentary. He says, does he live a celibate lifestyle, Todd? Todd does not answer.
So no pussy.
Bob is also like leaning over. Like, I don't know if he's on his knees or leaning over on the apron while Todd is trying to ask him questions. But Todd is just still trying to talk to him. Bob turns his head and says, stand up straight when you talk to me. And Todd says, you were bent over. Tremendous.
This is all happening while the match is going on, right?
There's a match going on.
Look, man, this match went 45 minutes too long, so that's on them.
Hey, at one point, Sonny's like, we have 30 more minutes of matches. Make your way down to the Mirage and come see the show, please. There's not 2,000 people. Please get down here.
Does he live a celibate lifestyle, Todd?
What? Okay, so at some point in this match, Goldust gets a headlock on the Sultan. And I swear to God, Vince says he's looking to get Sultan down like a tampon. There's no way he said that.
Take the dog to hell is what I have to say.
Yes, that's about it, yeah. Goldust gets the headlock and he goes looking to get Sultan down like a tampon.
He wants to stick him up his pussy, Sonny.
Take the dog to hell.
Fucking way.
I have to go. I hate when you do this because then I gotta go back and figure out the fuck they said because there's no fucking way. There's something wrong with your brain and your ears.
Sultan down like a tampon.
What does that mean?
What?
But yes, a lot of fucking rest holds.
Okay,
Backlund, he goes up and flips out on commentary as the crowd is screaming Backlund sucks, and then he says, this is Backlund country.
So the Vince also at some point in this match starts talking to Sonny. He goes, Sonny, you ever get that feeling that Bob Backlund is a pervert sometimes? Sonny goes, yeah, I do. Yeah. And that's when Bob Backlund started approaching the table. Huh?
This is Backlund country.
There is a huge BWO chant in the middle of this match.
Oh, is that what that was?
It was
okay.
BWO, yeah.
That's fucking awesome, yeah.
So Sultan takes the Sultan bump off a line from Goldust, locks in his patented camel clutch, of course.
Of course he uses the camel clutch.
Yes.
Of course.
And then Marlena
my
goes
God.
and stands on the apron, looks at Sultan while he's got the camel clutch locked in, back to the camera, and then just takes her top off.
Whips out the titties.
Bob Backlund is nutting, shitting, and farting, baby. He's never seen boobies.
Sultan is horny. He is fired up. He is so horny that Bob Backlund has to get in and put his jacket over Sultan's head as Marlena's titties are all wobbling
He has to protect
around.
Sultan. Yeah, he's like, let me
he's
get you out of here.
virginal. Yeah, there's two guys in the back that high five each other. I thought that was sweet. Goldust attacks, and then Backlund attacks Goldust. The ref calls for the bell, and then Sonny is extremely upset that Marlena is trying to take her spot as sexiest woman in WWF. He says, "Fuck you, you bitch." I'll show my fucking titties too.
But yeah, I guess the match is over. I have no fucking clue.
DQ.
I just threw it out.
It was like a count out or a DQ or something.
Well, I think it was a DQ, and then Todd Pettengill got in the ring and says, I think we could all agree that the winner of the match is Marlena.
So wins and losses just don't matter in this company. I don't know.
He's like, okay, Goldust won. Never mind. Goldust won.
Yeah, so Marlena shows her boobies, and then the Sultan goes, whoa. And then that's the finish.
Do you think it was...
In the history, that's the finish.
Do you think it was taped nipple job, or was it full?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Full
No, yeah.
Hammer
Yeah,
Hammer.
It was taped, yeah.
It's 11 p.m.
The crowd wasn't freaking out as much as the crowd would have. If it was,
yeah, you're probably right. Yeah,
nuts, yeah.
Well,
it's an ECW crowd. I don't know. They see Francine and ECW
going
crazy over there. So this is where Sonny starts going on a tangent.
fuck you, bitch. Fuck this fucking bitch.
Yeah, it's just
you
like,
bitch.
you fucking bitch. I can't believe you come in here and show your tits. Well, I'm going to outdo that. I'm the most sexy woman in the history of this damn company. I'm the most downloaded woman of all time in this company.
And as for true, oh, hell yeah, you tell
What the hell?
How can you say that when like Francine's around the other company, bro?
How the fuck you say that?
no one's downloading ECW photos. Get
Whoa,
out of here.
hey,
Well, bro,
come on,
that was the big sell of their website, ECWWrestling.com. You can go and get this fucking wallpaper of Dawn Marie and Sunny.
That's awesome.
You went to
man.
the library and printed out a picture of Dawn Marie. That's awesome.
So to prove that she is the most sexy of all time in the WWF, she's going to take it to the next level.
Yes.
She is going to show her homemade sex video, if you will,
She
next
said,
week.
said Pam Anderson can do it, so can I. I'm bringing one of my home sex videos.
Home sex videos. That is a Vince line if I've ever heard that in my life. He says, say homemade sex video.
So next week, advertised on the show, Sunny gets fucked.
Pam Anderson style.
What the fuck? Sunny is going to get fucked shotgun style.
Actually, I think
Saturday night style.
later when she
Tampon
talks
style.
about it, she talks about
Looking to get salted down like a tampon. Huh?
Next week, Sunny takes the dogs to hell. What are you saying, Tony?
later she says my home sexy video or something. So maybe it's not a
Oh,
sex
they try to
tape.
work around it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she says,
okay.
Pam Anderson can do it. Pam Anderson was sucking dick and balls on video. She better fucking get on there, bro. Thank you, Tony. Yes, that is what that sometimes goes like.
I'm just telling you what I saw. I'm telling
Thank
you.
you.
It said, Sonny got the schlabby dobby gloppy. That's crazy, bro. You ever get the feeling that Bob Backlund is a pervert sometimes?
Next week, Sonny's got that Gluck Gluck 5000. Anyway, you think Bob Backlund's perfect?
Anyway,
Mother smucker. We got to review that one next week together.
Yeah, I mean, we
Watch it
probably
together.
can. We got.
Yeah.
I can get you the
Yeah, we
Skype
should.
now it's
video if
time
you
to
want
watch
Yeah,
this.
SGH Live, Sonny's home sex video.
that. I made sexy video, if you will.
Sorry, you're right. Yeah, I'll never say it again. Oh, here comes Sonny.
That's how the video goes.
Here comes Tony demonstrating blowjobs.
No, I just hit my soundboard. You don't have a soundboard?
Oh, my bad. You're right, bro. I'll never say it again.
Oh my god! So next we have Crush versus Ahmed Johnson.
Yeah.
Did Ahmed Johnson ever have a feud that wasn't with the Nation of Domination?
No.
Okay.
No, he did. Maybe he did a little something with Stone Cold for a second, but yeah, I don't know.
All right,
Maybe
so-
Undertaker he had a match with.
Yeah, maybe Taker, I think.
Crush, he's with the Nation of Domination.
Well,
Ahmed
Clarence
not
Mason.
with the Nation. Yeah,
No.
Clarence Mason's also out here, the lawyer of the Nation.
Yes.
So they chant Jailbird at Crush because he was arrested for gun charges.
On
but
Shotgun
Vince-
Saturday Night.
Yeah, that's why Vince defended him. Vince was like, "Well, he was arrested, but he did no time. He did no time."
Okay, great. Okay,
I don't know if
fair
that's true or not, actually.
well, in Vince's mind, it probably was. He probably helped him out too.
Tony Khan's got down the list.
Anyway, where's the bodies, Vince?
Todd Pettengill, ringside, asked Clarence Mason. He asked him, "What do you think's going to happen tonight?" And Clarence
The
says,
match has already started by this point, by the way.
Yeah, well, we ain't got time for the match. We got to do this promo. Clarence says Crush has been misused and abused, and honestly, all the time he's confused.
Yeah,
And
fucking me too,
longer
bro.
Is that fucking happening here?
He's in a nation now, yeah. Yeah, again, mid fucking match he does that. Ahmed Johnson in a white backwards bandana, which I thought was sweet as hell.
That's
He actually looks
awesome.
great here. Yeah,
He
he looks
looks
great.
Fucking insane, dude. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
I
They
mean,
do
there's a
spot-
reason Vince was using him a lot.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm sure he had high hopes for that motherfucker.
Yeah, sure.
They do a spot here where Ahmed goes to throw Crush over the top rope, but somehow goes over the top rope himself.
Yeah, and they go, whoa, I don't even know what the... Yeah, true.
And then Ahmed walks all the way to the back of the stage, runs towards the ring, dives over the top rope, and clotheslines Crush. That was sweet.
Literal
That was
insanity.
sweet,
That
yeah.
was awesome.
And then he gets low blowed by Crush immediately after.
Yeah, well.
Thank you. And then Todd interviews Clarence Mason, says all he's confused and abused and misused. Crush hits a sweet belly to belly and doesn't pin him for some reason. Then they start chanting Jailbird. Ahmed low blows Crush to get out of a full Nelson. Who fucking cares anymore? Ahmed Johnson invents the scissor kick stomp.
Yeah, I wrote down a pump heel. I don't know what this was.
I don't know what the fuck that was. Ahmed signals for the Pearl River Plunge, but then D'Lo Brown in a suit jumps him.
He's not even D'Lo Brown yet. He doesn't have a name yet.
No?
No, he wasn't even D'Lo Brown yet.
Wow. He's just a guy in a suit.
Yeah, but you can definitely tell it's D'Lo Brown.
Disqualification, though, of course.
Of course, because goddamn, a show that only has 3 networks, it's on 80 TVs, you just can't do a clean fucking finish. You can't just do a clean finish.
No, they cannot.
You gotta protect
Everybody
Crush.
good. Everybody good is on the Holiday Hell Tour. They still can't do a clean finish on
They don't do
Shotgun
clean
Saturday
finishes
Night.
in the World Wrestling Federation. I'm sorry.
Whatever.
They gotta protect Crush. He's been
Fucker.
misused and abused and confused, bro.
Whatever. It don't matter.
So Ahmed attacks D'Lo, hits him with a spine buster, stands up, turns to the crowd and yells, "Fuck yeah!"
Hell yeah, man. He was awesome.
That was
Yeah,
sweet.
sweet, yeah.
He goes to Pearl River Plunge D'Lo, but Crush then attacks him from behind. The Nation holds Ahmed, and then Crush, with a chair, brains Ahmed with a fucking chair.
Yeah, that was
Annihilates
cool.
him.
I like that. This
Yeah.
whole last bit was cool, actually.
This was crazy. Goldust and the Godwins, Mario and Yellow Mario, come out. They all brawl fucking through the crowd, even though Dave Meltzer told me there would be no crowd brawling, so I'm hoping for maybe some juice here, too.
You want juice?
Yeah, I need some juice here. And they brawl outside onto the sidewalk.
56th
Vince,
Street.
We're on 56th Street. We're on 56th Street. I don't know. What, you want people to go and watch on the street? I
Yeah,
don't
I mean,
know.
this was live. Fuck it. They could be out there, yeah.
So Ahmed, wait, was it actually live?
Right?
Yeah,
it
it
was
was live.
Tony.
This
Yeah,
was
yeah,
live.
it
Maybe
was
you're
live.
right. Yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah. Oh, so because their Vince line earlier, I was like, could they edit it out? But if it was live, I guess not. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Ahmed throws D'Lo onto a random car, goes on top of it, and almost injures D'Lo Brown before his career starts.
Whoa. Yeah.
Pearl River Plunge and D'Lo, they like lose footing, or Ahmed loses footing and almost falls backwards and just fucking gonzo bombs fucking D'Lo. But thankfully D'Lo
so
gets
sick.
under just enough. Fucking Pearl River Plunge on the hood of this car, on the roof of this car. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, that was
But,
really fucking cool.
dude.
This is like one of the coolest. Like the last bits of the show were cool.
Yeah, legit. D'Lo almost died before he even was D'Lo Brown.
Shit.
All right. So, anyways,
It's New York, guys.
It's 11:45, motherfuckers.
so now we get the main event:
Now it's time for the main
Mascarita
event.
Sagrada versus Mini Vader.
This is awesome.
So Jim Cornette picked Mini Vader up from Mexico.
In his gear.
He made Mini Vader ride the bus for 2 days and then picked him up at the bus station.
The Port Authority bus terminal, and Mini Vader was in his gear and really had to pee.
And Jim Cornette said, okay. That was
So-
the vignette they did, was he had to pee. He was like, okay.
He had to pee, and then they follow him into the public bathroom. There's people pissing in there as
Yeah,
this is happening.
They pull a Dr. Disrespect there.
Yes.
That's why they call Jim Cornette the two-time.
Stupid man, Cornette. And some random kid was trying to get in the way of the camera as they were going to the bathroom too.
Yeah, he was waving at the camera. Hey.
Yeah, that was sweet. They just, they just go into the bathroom, kids filming it, they're filming it, everybody's
Yeah,
filming
the
it.
fuck.
All right, cool, whatever.
Different
Jim
era,
Cornette
boom,
goes
boom.
to take a piss, whips out his shit right there in the urinal. Mini
Yeah,
Vader
Vader
sorry,
couldn't reach
stop.
the urinal. That was good.
Well, they imply Mini Vader could not. The porcelain was too high. Okay, what the fuck did he? Wait, piss his
Well,
pants in,
yeah,
Vince? What did he do?
Use the stall. It's open, whatever.
You think Jim Cornette's a pervert? Yes.
So Todd Pettengill then invites Sonny to come dance with Mascarita Sagrada in the ring. Now, I want everybody to understand that Mascarita Sagrada is like, when it comes to mini wrestlers, is like a legend.
He is legit all-timer. Like, not to me, I love watching it. Like, I'd watch him wrestle no matter what. But yeah, mini wrestler, he's like, top guy, but he's the fucking best. Yeah.
So Todd Pettengill then invites Sonny to come dance with Mascarita Sagrada
yes.
in the ring to do his own version of what he likes to call the Mascarita.
Not the Macarena.
The Mascarita.
And Vince says, ha ha ha. Great.
Of course he does.
And Sonny comes out and fucking does it and does the Macarena, the Mascarita.
The Mascarita
with a
Todd
different song.
Pettengill
that
sings
Todd
a song that is so fucked out and right at him.
It's the most. I have the whole thing, but it's.
You have the whole thing.
Do you have the whole thing?
I will not repeat half of it.
Good idea. Good idea. Yeah.
I think we'll keep it that way.
It's the most insensitive. Like, you can't say this shit nowadays.
Fucking insane. I mean, there's some funny parts, but there's also parts that's like, what? You just insulting this fucking guy for no reason.
Legend here. Mascarita Sagrada.
Just make a fucking and then what? They do a whole fucking.
Here, you can just
the whole song.
You can just look up Todd Pettengill.
But he goes, "Hey, Mascarita, hey." You know, like the Macarena.
That's pretty much what it is. Yeah,
it's the Macarena, but they just change the lyrics. It's very absurd with Todd Pettengill singing it.
And then Mini Vader runs out and fucking boots the shit out of Mascarita immediately. Shit was awesome.
This is actually a fun match, man. They had a fucking fun match here.
Shortest one of them all. It's fucking bullshit.
So Mascarita and Vader, they start the match off doing some fucking cool arm drag shit here. This is awesome.
Hell yeah, dude.
Compared to everything else on the show, this is sweet.
Mini Vader breast slams him.
Yeah, that was awesome. Picks him straight up. Yeah, that was sweet.
Yeah.
Jim Cornette gets in the ring and then calls timeout. For some reason, I don't know what Jim Cornette was.
Oh, just because Mini Vader was getting his ass whooped. He was on commentary at first, and he says, "I gotta do something about this." And he gets in the ring, calls for a timeout, and then they go to commercial.
And then they come back. Mini Vader hits a power bomb.
Dude, they come back from commercial. It's a wide shot. Mascarita is diving through the sky onto the floor, and you can fucking barely see it. What the fuck?
He does. Yeah, he does. The fucking shit he does here is crazy. So
yes,
hits the power bomb. He hits a Rana off the top here. Then does a spinning dive from the top rope to the floor.
Yeah. Tornado to the floor. It was great off the top. I was like, holy shit.
I've never, most of the time I see it plancha style.
Yeah.
He did it from the top.
He just, rope. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. And that's a long drop for someone that's 4 foot tall. Like, that's legit like a fucking, I don't even know how to compare that to anything, but that's like super high up. It was awesome. Then Mascarita hits a drop kick off the top and wins the match.
And Sonny also said, hey, we can show the entire sex tape. Because it's Saturday night. Okay, great.
That's how it works. Okay.
Yeah. Fucking sweet. So Mascarita wins with the missile dropkick. Cornette gets into the ring yelling at Mini Vader. Turns around, he takes his jacket off, and he goes to attack Mascarita Sagrada himself. Vader then gets on his hands and knees behind Cornette. Mascarita shoves Cornette. He falls over Vader. And then Vader and Mascarita take off Jim Cornette's pants.
It's Shotgun Saturday night.
Somehow that's not the end of the show, because then we go to Doc Hendricks shilling the shows that they'd rather you watch.
They're on a Holiday Hell tour.
Is that what this was? Because the logo was WWF 4. What the hell was that?
That was the 4th WWF.
Okay.
So, Johnny.
Great. My bad. Sorry, bro.
Does anybody want to see the sexy home video or what?
Well, Sonny, we're back, and Sonny's dancing on top of the table saying, I'm fucking next week. I'm gonna fuck. And then Cornette is running outside of the building with his pants off. And we're out of time. We gotta go. That's how it ends.
This is...
I didn't know what to expect from this show when Tony suggested it. I thought this was going to suck, and it did, but in a way that I enjoyed.
In a weird, wild way that I didn't.
You have to watch it, honestly. It has to be seen to be believed.
Please watch the Goldust versus the Sultan match and tell me how long you sat there and watched it. It's so fucked, man.
It is pretty fucked.
Yeah, so, that was Shotgun Saturday Night, the very first one. They don't do too
one
many more.
That's it.
They fucking take that shit home. Yeah.
How long does it last for? Let's see, actually. Let me take a look real quick. Shotgun Saturday Night lasts, of course, from January 4th, 97 to August 21st, 1999. So a couple years. Yeah, this show has to be seen to be fucking believed. I almost believe it actually isn't a real thing.
Yeah, I like the black canvas. I thought that was cool. I like that. That was cool. Actually.
I like Sewer Taker. I want to know more.
Yeah, I need to know more.
Sewer Taker, and hopefully we get to watch that sex tape together, boys.